Traditional networks used to be about monitoring traditional metrics like QoS, VLANs, interface utilization, and inventories. A flat network. Today's networks are evolving due to this guy, the digital consumer, and his demands for instant everything. In order for network operations to keep up with this demand, you now have to deploy modern networks based on cloud and software-defined networking, SDN. Architectures built across virtual networks, virtual machines, virtual firewalls, the list goes on and on. All of this hosting your critical applications. This evolution is part of the software-defined data center movement, a fully automated data center that can expand or contract based on application demand. Automated network provisioning based on application demand for the new software-defined data centers are being led by vendor solutions like Cisco's Application-Centric Infrastructure Platform, or ACI. And all these newly provisioned endpoints are much more dynamic than they were in the physical world. They all have dependencies on each other and are constantly fighting for shared resources. It's a very sensitive network now. This new network is delicate and needs much more of our attention. When there's a problem in one area of the network, there's a cascading effect to other parts of the network. The solution to staying on top of this highly dynamic and complex new network landscape is relationship mapping, a collection and mapping of all the north, south, east, and westbound relationships of all of these endpoints making up the new network. Because it's not just about the number of devices anymore, but also the number of protocols, the number of new technologies out there, the number of new vendor platforms to choose from, and the number of people using the solution. On top of this, a modern network performance monitoring solution has to now monitor abstractions, or artificial object creation. For example, SDN-enabled service chains don't really exist as devices themselves, but they are a configuration of multiple virtual devices that now need to be monitored. And a uniform data model is required to monitor and normalize all of these multi-vendor, multi-technology performance metrics. In order to monitor and assure your Cisco ACI software-defined data centers, you need to make it operational. Simple, intuitive, out-of-the-box dashboards to allow operations teams to quickly determine various inventories and their relationships to one another. Use secondary data points, like SNMP and cloud orchestration data to back up your Cisco ACI health, faults, and endpoint changes. Monitor the physical, virtual, and logical together, like your Cisco Nexus leafs and spines and virtual switches, servers and hypervisors, the tenants and application network profiles and end groups. And use application building block views, so you can clearly understand what infrastructure is supporting your new digital services and what the relationships and dependencies of all those elements are. Finally, in network monitoring, vendor experience counts. CA Performance Management, enhanced by CA Virtual Network Assurance, bridges the gaps that exist in today's infrastructure management as networks become much more complex based on solutions like Cisco ACI. Our solution serves as a gateway to provide visibility into SDN and network virtualization technologies, normalizing SDN performance data, and providing critical relationship mapping among SDN elements. The platform has the expert ability to help understand how your critical business services are being delivered and maintained within your Cisco ACI-enabled data centers. Visit us today at ca.com/performance management and ca.com/VNA.